and they feel alone. Here are the disciples of Jesus in the boat. The Bible says they were caught in this storm, and they went to wake up Jesus, and they asked, don't you care that we are perishing? Painful. No one here enjoys pain. There is this story of this lady. She gave birth to a child, and this child has a condition. The condition of this child is that this child does not feel any pain. This child can put their hands on the stove with no pain until the mother sees something is smelling, and she will come remove the hand. She can take a knife or play with a scissor, step herself, she will feel no pain. You know what the mother's prayer was? She was praying, God, let my child feel pain. Our prayer is, God, I don't want to feel any pain. This was this mother's cry for her child. Let her feel pain, because she can leave the child anywhere in the house, bump the child, or the child will hit her head. She will just see blood. The child will not cry, because there is no pain. I believe sometimes God allows certain pains in our life in order for us to cry out to Him. Sometimes we are so comfortable in our Christian walk. We are so comfortable with what we have, with the blessing that God is giving us, and we forget to pray. So sometimes God allows some pain to come, so those pains can drive us to our knees. Here is Ruth. Ruth and the husband, they went, and the sons to Moab. The husband dies, the children dies. Ruth chapter 1 verse 20. This is her cry. But she said to them, do not call me Naomi. Sorry, not Ruth. Do not call me Naomi, but call me Mara, for the Almighty has dealt very bitterly with me. This is Naomi, sorry, I want to say. She went there with her husband. Now she's coming back to Israel, and she's feeling the pain. The name Naomi means pleasant. But here she said, don't call me pleasant, call me Mara, call me bitter, because God has dealt bitterly with me. And you know what? She went back to the place that she left. That's what sometimes God has to do. He has to allow some pains in our lives in order to go back to Him. Secondly, I want to look at how to hug your porcupine. Now if we bring this animal here and we say just hug it tight, you will feel the pring of these spikes of this animal. It's a painful experience. Now I know in this place we process pain differently. There is a right way of processing pain, and there is a wrong way of processing pain. What do you do with your pain? Here is Jabez's mother. She is going through this painful experience, and she decides, I'm going to transfer how I feel on my child. His name will be Jabez. He will cause pain. Some of us in this place, no doubt, we felt the pain of growing up without a father. But you realize there are so many men that are running away from their responsibility. You grew up in this situation where your father was not at home, but you are not doing anything to change the situation. Your kids are experiencing the same thing. Some of us felt the pain of divorce, maybe of parents. But there are couples that don't want to fight for their marriage no more. Some of us felt the pain of abuse. Now we have people maybe under us in our own home and we are abusing them. We are transferring the pain. We did not deal with what we went through. Some people felt the pain of words that were spoken over your life, that you will not advance, that you will not become anything. And now you are the one that is speaking the same words upon other people. Maybe upon your own children. You felt the pain of being betrayed, the pain of not being trusted. Now you don't trust anyone. Somehow you want to take revenge. You know, we read in the newspapers where mothers give birth and they throw away the child because the father broke up with them and whatnot. Now the child has to suffer. And this is what is happening to Jabez. Jabez is growing up with this label that he is going to cause pain. Like Nicky Cruz. You know, when someone is hating, they somehow also want to hate people that are around them. Everything that comes close to you is a threat. You cannot fellowship with other people. You are afraid that they will take advantage of you. Any form of correction, you take it as people don't love you. Pain has the power to change us. Pain does not leave us the same. Now, here is Jabez. The interesting thing about Jabez. Jabez did not just pray for blessings. If you read in verse 10, he did not just pray for blessing like, God bless me, enlarge my territory. But somehow in his prayer he said, keep me from evil that I may not cause pain. Is that your prayer tonight? Maybe you went through a painful experience. Do you pray that, you know what, yes, I went through this, but God, let no one that come close to me experience the pain I went through? That's what Jabez is saying. That I may not cause evil. The story of Hannah. Hannah did not say anything to Peninnah. She did not take revenge. She went to God with her pain. She cried out to God that, God, I want a son. Bless me with a son and I'll dedicate this son to you. And she gave birth to Samuel, one of the greatest prophets that ever lived. We don't read about the children of Peninnah, but we read about Samuel. 1 Samuel, 2 Samuel. What is your prayer tonight? Some pain that we go through in life, it will come as a blessing to other people. You are able to encourage someone to say, I went through that and I made it on the other side. It was painful, yes, but I did not give up. I did not quit. It's easy to encourage someone when you did not go through what they are going through. Very easy to say, just do A and B and C. But when you went through the same pain, you feel the other person's pain, you are at a good position to encourage that person. pain of poverty. You know, I don't know if it's a punishment that there are parents that says, you know, I did not go to school with shoes, so you must also not go to school with shoes. That's painful. Here is Jabez. Jabez is saying, you know what? My mother transferred her pain on me. But oh God, I don't want to transfer this pain on anyone else. Let this pain end with me. You know, I grew up, I'm not proud, but I grew up in a very, very abusive home. When I was getting married, I'm talking about physical abuse, I was afraid. Say, God, I don't want to abuse my wife, because I've seen it. It's not a good thing. And thank God, He helped me. So this is what we want. We don't want to transfer our pain. Some of you grew up with a stepmother and she was wicked. Now you are a stepmother. Now you are wicked. You are